Thank you so much, Kiran. Thank you very much for giving us the confidence, of inspiring us with hope, with solutions medically, of convincing us that research is the way forward, especially when one takes a look at the fact that the WHO figures say that by 2020, 1 in 8 Indians is going to have cancer. So obviously it's time that the conversation changed. It's obviously time that we were looking at cancer differently. At this point in time, heart attacks are still the biggest killer. Heart is still the biggest cause of death. But no one fears a heart attack as much as they fear cancer. So at this, in this context, I feel that My Cancer Is Me, the book that we are talking about today, the reason why we are all here gathered, is really that ray of hope, is really sharing a personal journey. Vijay has been extremely brave in sharing personally what he's been through, very transparently, very openly. Given the role of what the caregiver is, talking about it really more from a person-centric approach rather than an organ-centric approach. At the end of the book, you don't realize what organ it was, because cancer doesn't come and hit a particular spot. Cancer comes and imbibes the body. And it doesn't really imbibe just the body, it's talking about the family, it's talking about friends, it's talking about tomorrow. It doesn't really take your today, it even takes your tomorrow away. And in that way, how is it that Vijay has been able to deal with transforming, as Kiran was saying, the whole bit of managing the disease is a point which we've all reached medically. Vijay is talking about growing with the disease, and that's the part that I really enjoyed in the book. He's talking about using this as an opportunity to grow. Grow how? Grow towards an internal spiritual journey. Grow towards taking a look at your own purpose, the purpose of life, the purpose of your life, the purpose of people who come into your life. Being able to empower yourself. And he's made a very interesting point in that at this point in time, because there's so much ignorance, there's so much fear, as Kiran pointed out, about the disease, that you hand over the reins of control to the doctor the minute the C word is announced. Everybody hands over their life to the doctor, and the doctor becomes your demigod, whether he is or isn't. He doesn't have the time maybe to mentor you, but you hand over that control, the reins of your life to him. And this is about empowering us to be able to understand the need for self-awareness, the need for self-confidence, the need for believing that if we can make our immune system robust, how do we do that? We do that by being able to address the stresses in our system, as Vijay Nilima has spoken about. And that's where the role of yoga, that's the role of the internal journey, and how you're able to empower yourself. And that empowerment is so beautifully converted in this book, not only as a story that he's been through, but then both of them went into this consultancy to help others. And it is a lot of case studies that are shared in this book very elegantly. And they've taken the next step. So Vijay and Nilima have actually shared exercises and converted this into a very usable toolkit. So this toolkit I'd like to recommend is something which you don't have to be a cancer survivor, a patient. Our lives are so full of stress that if we are going to look at this book and this toolkit as something that will help us in the journey from the illness of the world of today to the wholesomeness of the world of tomorrow, a journey which we're going to empower ourselves with. I thoroughly enjoyed reading the book. You can relate to it. It's easy to read. Both Vijay and Nilima are extremely articulate human beings, as you'll hear when you hear them share their story. And it's been a very, very lovely prism to be able to see hope, to be able to see a change in conversation. The narrative is not gloom. The narrative is empowering. The narrative is sharing. And their request, really, their appeal, I think that the reason why they've written this book in such an open, bare your soul way is to be able to have this message reached out that if the incidence of cancer is so high, can I, through my individual journey, can I, through what we've been through as a couple, as a family together, can I share that journey and enable you by sharing with you that it's alternate techniques that run together. So they have Chinese medicine stories, they have Ayurveda stories, they have stories of their own allopathic journey, they have stories of yoga and meditation, they have stories of transactional analysis, they have stories of healing, and each one of those stories is empowering. So compliments in the book, fantastic, and I'm sure we are all looking forward to hearing you share your favorite stories from it and what you feel will inspire all of us to change the gloomy story to a positive. My Cancer and Me.